We have pretty recently shifted to a world where the default is to communicate and interact via screens, online, electronically. And there are a lot of signs that there's problems with that. Social media's impact on kids and society, on politics, um, lack of engagement with clients, um, challenges with remote work. All of these things really come down to a separation, a less, I'll call it intimate, authentic contact between people. I see it as a meaning crisis. Relationships happen because people have a reason to interact with somebody, right? And it's so much easier when there's body language and there's just natural science to that. That's my belief. And while we need to use our screens and we need to communicate at scale, there is now an opportunity for you, a competitive opportunity to use this meaning crisis, use this shortage of human interaction to your business's advantage. And let's talk about 3 ways you can do that. You're competing for quality people on your team. Those people on your team, the better they work together, the better you will do as a business. Don't make sure that you take the time to think about how your team forms, how they regularly communicate, and that it's not always via interacting on their computers. It's not always via Zoom. Find ways to get the team together, even if it's an investment for you. It's so critical that people literally know each other. They are in the same room together and they have the ability to share meaning about why they're there, about the business, and become more familiar with each other in ways that you can't do on a screen. For your product, it may be a SaaS product. It may be 100% online in terms of function. Look for ways to add a more meaningful, analog, authentic engagement experience with your product. That will differentiate you even if your product is fully online. And the one to me that is the most important is outreach and communications with your audience, your prospects, and your customers, and the industry. I don't know about you, but I have changed my respect for my inbox. I almost assume that things that I get or phone calls that I get from people I don't know are robots, or they're at the very least automated information. They don't have a soul. And that has changed my behavior with how I engage with the things that come in through these online tools. Now, we all have to work and we all have to function with these tools, but you have an opportunity. Look for a creative way to overcome the inefficiencies of authentic analog or face-to-face interaction. Find ways to change your communications so that they include that human element. That will, in this day where people are so hungry for connection and purpose with others, doing that, making your communications different, will make you stand out and will get you heard in way, even if it's harder to do, the unique value of the way you do that will make you stand out and give you an advantage. It's not easy, and if it was, everyone would do it. So your opportunity is where the challenge is, and that is find a way to go beyond the screens and enhance your communications with your audience. I believe that this lack of meaning in our lives is going to get worse before it gets better. AI is going to have a part in that. So it's a good idea for you to start now in wrestling with this topic of how do I make my business and my engagement with my team and my market more real, more human.